Welcome back to Pharmacy News. Joining me now, the one and only Glen Savage, Director of PharmaCoach. Great to have you with us for APP2016, Glen.
Well, it's nice to be back again.
Now tell me a little bit about your session, particularly customer chemistry. Can you elaborate?
Well, it taps into the fact of, in the modern world, we go beyond customer service, because the service is just like a transaction. But now customers are looking for more. It's more the whole experience. And really, the chemistry is about connecting with the customer.
So in terms of pharmacists, what would you like them to take away from your session?
Well, I think there's a few points that pharmacists would be benefit from taking away. One is that learning about the patterns of thinking and behaviour that customers do, because we're all different.
Yes.
And so they'll go away with a better understanding of the different patterns that people operate under. And by understanding those patterns, they can develop more flexibility to connect better with individual customers.
And I'd imagine listening is obviously a key component to the success of that chemistry.
Listening is a huge key. So there's two things. We ask people, do you listen to hear and understand, or do you listen to respond?
Right. And what can pharmacists implement now to encourage return custom?
Well, I think being aware of the impact they have on their customers. So one of the things I talk about is, does the customer bother you? And more importantly, do you give the customer the impression that they're bothering you?
Ah, that's interesting.
Because this is one of the big reasons why customers state for not returning.
Yes.
They got the impression they were a bother.
So what would give a customer that impression? What could pharmacists change in order to encourage a better relationship?
I think it's increasing their self-awareness of how they come across, but also their own customer philosophy and how they view things. So before you open the door of a morning, if the pharmacist says to the team, "Let battle commence," that sets up the metaphor for how they deal with the customers, and it's not particularly a healthy and helpful one.
Okay, so what's a good slogan to start the day with?
I'd say anything other than that one.
It's probably not a good one.
But part of the session is about helping them to think about and develop their own customer philosophy, a useful one in their store. So I'm not going to be prescriptive about it.
Yes.
Because whatever their metaphor is, it has to work for them and their team.
Thank you as always, Glen. It's great having a chat with you. Enjoy APP 2016.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back with more pharmacy news shortly.